Have you ever gone on a date and it seemed to go well and you think, ooh, this has possibilities, and then nothing? Either they tell you that you're not a match, or maybe just ghost you because they don't they don't have the ability to be honest with you. And so what happens in a lot of those cases, we go back to ourselves and so what did I do? What did I say? How could have I been different? When really it often has not a lot to do with us. So, what I'm going to share with you today is how the different Enneagram personalities may react or not react to you. And we're going to look at this. So, there's 9 levels in each of the 9 personality types. There's levels of development from unhealthy or rather undeveloped to evolved and more conscious. And so, the undeveloped is when we're in our reactionary victim stage and not very aware of ourselves. So that's the premise we're going to use in this example. So as a 2 supporter helper, I'm going to use myself as an example. And I go on a date, and maybe it's with a 1 perfectionist or a perfecter. And they can sense that I'm not very structured and maybe not willing to live within a more structured relationship. Ones are about the rules and life being a certain way. So I might get, it might not be a fit for 1 perfecters. And other 2 supporters, oh man, I don't want to be in a personality, in a relationship with the same personality as myself. Well, that'd be so boring. So how about with the 3 achiever? So the 3 achievers are all about image and creating the proper image for their life and their lifestyle. And I'm a little more laid back. I can dress up on occasion, but I'm not all that conscious about my image. So this date may sense that and go, no, you're not a fit for me either. So the 4 expressors, they can be deeply emotional. They're very in depth with their emotions. They can be sort of dramatic. There can be mood swings. And maybe they sense that I'm not going to be as sympathetic to their deep emotions as they would like. So okay, I'm out of that one too. And then we go to the 5 contemplators. They're the logical thinkers. They need to think about their feelings before they get to their feelings. And so 2 supporters are emotion based. We like to connect deeply on emotions. So, that for 5s, that's a little bit too close. They like their own space and they don't want that deep connected emotional relationship that 2 supporters want. So then the 6th questioner. So they are more about, they may distrust you in the beginning. It takes quite a while for 6s to trust someone. And 2s like to move in quickly and connect, may even reach out and touch or give a lot of advice. And depending on the growth of the 6, it's like, yeah, no, I don't think you're for me. And the 7 optimisters, whoop, whoop, they're all about having fun and spontaneous and high intensity. So depending on where they are in the 9 levels, a 2 supporter might be a bit too serious for them. I'm out of that one. And then the 8 asserters. So they are the big, strong energy. They like to dominate and be in control of things. And they also have a very soft heart. But in the beginning, they don't like to be touched on their emotions and be vulnerable. And if a 2 is too close, they don't like to be hugged either. They will tell you, I don't hug. And so for if the 2 moves in too quickly with touchy feeling, that might not be a fit. And then there's the 9 peace seekers. So they are the laid back, easygoing, go with the flow type, but they may feel like the 2s are mothering them. So I'm out of that one. It just depends. There's a lot of dynamics, but learning the Enneagram really does make it a lot more fun and interesting. And the thing is, it's not about them. It is about us. It is about who we are and how we claim who we are and understand it. So, in those dating situations, when you're going, well, what happened? There's confusion. I didn't get a call back. I thought it went well. A lot of times we turn it around on ourselves like, I'm not good enough. I did something wrong. There's confusion. Is it something I said? What did I do? And a lot of times it's really not about us. So to switch that around into a positive perspective of what did I learn in this meeting with this person? Maybe if I've learned the Enneagram, I can figure out what type they are, and get some understanding from that, or better our dating skills. The next time I might ask these questions, or I might, I came in with my energy really intense, and I don't really live that way, but I get excited or nervous. So we learn things. If you put it into a learning perspective, it certainly makes life a lot more interesting. You keep your vibration high, and you finally do attract that ideal partner that is compatible with you and that you can build a loving relationship together. And the Enneagram has given me so many answers. It makes dating lots more interesting and a lot more fun. That's why I created the Singles Guide to Personality Matching, which is available now. So there's lots of tips on compatibility between the types, etc. My next video is going to be who I don't choose for a date of these 9 different personality types. And that's a fun way of looking at it as well. So I hope you're going to follow along.